when men's consciousness never returns, it has indeed come 40 years ago. It was just a few days ago Boris, a cosmic war criminal held in a lunar prison, has escaped from prison. Using the power of the time machine, he killed the black super special police officer who had personally arrested him, erase all traces of him from the earth. To rescue the old partner of this one-bedroom friend, Brother Hay is willing to take risks and travel through time and space, because it's also about the secret of the most powerful force in the universe. The solar system has been invaded by alien warships. Earth is also facing a catastrophic attack. It was possible to activate the Skynet defense in time to defend humanity. Black Brother came to the playground 40 years ago to find traces of Boris the Beast. According to the guidance of prophecy, Boris will hold the Yuyan family hostage here. But when the Black Brother finds him, all I saw was a cold corpse. Boris is running for his life. Brother Hay quickly took out his weapon and aimed. But the next moment he was held on the forehead by a troll. This person is his young partner, but before he could be happy, he was when he wakes up. But it appeared in the Alien Immigration Bureau 40 years ago. Not only were all their belongings confiscated, even I was considered a nonsense neuropathy, to be sent to a large amnesiac for artificial destruction. As the machine keeps spinning, Brother Hay also gradually gave up his resistance. Fortunately, at the critical moment, the old partner saved himself. The trust in his bones made him decide to investigate the truth. You can lock the Black Brother to the steering wheel, entering a bowling alley alone, but apparently this time he hit a hard bone. The continued stalemate caused him to collapse. At the critical moment, we have to rely on the Black Brother's sap to face Duo 2 people. The clerk still refuses to cooperate. The two gradually lost patience. You can just pull out the man's head. Black Brother plays his round head like a bowling ball. The continuous death rock finally got him to reveal the intelligence. The two were guided to a fashion exhibition, finally met the seer of the Earth Skynet system, the most intelligent life form in the universe. He is the only 5 advanced beings in the universe. Smart heads don't carry snot robes. It is the crystallization of the wisdom of advanced civilizations. When the Black Duo found Griffin again, he is watching the game in an empty stadium. This embarrassing scene directly confused the two on the spot, but when Griffin put his arm on their shoulder, the scene in front of him is brighter. This is the passion final 3 months later. Brother Black took an incredible step back. The picture falls into darkness again. He tried to get close to Griffin. Sure enough, I saw a different scene. This advanced intelligent life can predict the future, but he only cares about the wonderful picture in front of him. The next moment, he was directly captured by Boris. The super sports car was also smashed to pieces by him. Fortunately, the witty K still has a hand. They quickly got on their beloved scooters and caught up. At this moment, Boris has summoned the alien. Griffin's bag of tips is firmly in Seoul. Even if the two of them rescued Griffin with the help of the terrain, Boris still got the spoils and ran away. But soon Boris roared in anger, because the bag he grabbed contained only Griffin's candy, not Skynet. Just at this moment, another Boris enters the room, just looked more vicissitudes and lost an arm. It turns out that Boris also traveled to this era with Brother Black. One old and one young are planning a conspiracy. At this moment, Griffin took off his hat, exposed the hollow brain. As the mind continues to manipulate, Skynet is back in the necklace, but they still need to send the necklace into space to be considered complete, and pretty soon they thought about the Apollo missions that were going on. So he quickly went back to the immigration headquarters, ride the rocket vehicle to the launch pad. They wanted to settle the battle by force, but Griffin was telling the truth. It was the only way out. The result was no surprise. The three were pressed in front. Fortunately, Griffin grabbed the Colonel, let him see fragments of time and space in the future. Only then did the Colonel realize how important the people in front of him were. So quickly take them to the platform. Just take the elevator to the top of the rocket. Keep the necklace with Skynet safe and the mission is complete. But halfway through, Boris suddenly threw Brother Hay down the tower, then quickly took the Skynet necklace. Astronaut Lee placed him directly in a safe position on the roof of the cabin with a confused look on his face, then quickly take the cable car back to the ground. With a loud bang, Apollo successfully launched. Boris couldn't escape the burning heart. The rocket successfully placed Skynet outside the Earth as it passed through the atmosphere. Protect this beautiful planet. The Man in Black's task is finally completed. Boris without giving himself time to regret it. But the poor Colonel ended up in a pool of blood. What's more regrettable is that the Colonel has a cute child who is waiting for his father's return. Kay really can't bear it. Erased the little guy's memory, and this cute child is the Black Brother when he was a child. Only then did he really know his own background. His father was a true hero. Perhaps this is also a kind of compensation that can recruit him into the Men in Black. Back to reality again. Met a roommate's old partner. Brother Hay can't help but be emotional. At this time, Griffin also jumped to this time and